Good morning, everybody. We are back. The show is called TBR SSF Show, which simply means TBR Solution Sports Forum. It is myself, the Saubrey Boyz Walefatshe. I'm always with my partner in crime, which is Wengu, Saddam. Remember, this guy is a slave of football. As I speak to you now, he's in Limpopo. He's in Limpopo. He has been there since from Saturday or Thursday, something like that. So he has been there. He's a slave of football. He has already told you. Hi, Chiefs, we don't ask a day. Come on, Zoma, how tlameha attended games at Chiefs here. So how's it thing by a win? Come on. Saddam, welcome to the show. Greet the viewers.
Thanks, comrade, and Thabiso Day, and all listeners. I think happy belated Christmas to everyone. Let's go on. The show must go on. Everybody
The beat must go on. Mushito Zwelabe. Rekaufela. Sisonke. Mamela he. Kiri. Ke bone nkare ha wa tlameha di-gaming tsa Chiefs. Bona no se teng ba win. Ha wa tshwara sekhwakhwalala.
No, Limpopo tournament is where I come from. So they asked me, I was in Limpopo. I knew that we're going to get 3 points because signality, narrative communicator, but the main issue is tournament era. I was part of that. And that is the owner, Ellen and Amato. Let's put this one. So it was just for me to make sure the community and people from Limpopo, Saddam super fan, everything was right.
How Arab Putswaka Unosite Chiefs we. What does that mean?
Yeah, no, I understand, but it's the same WhatsApp group. They win or not, I'm still available because the point is on the well, I wouldn't support 1 nil. Support 1 nil only. 9 points in 3 games, clean sheet, and Ramunad.
Okay, Thabiki, welcome to the show. Let's get started.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome. Greet the viewers.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Shabalala. Good morning to yourself, and then good morning to the #1 soccer fan, Dr. Saddam. Long time, long see, Siwengu Senior.
All right, Saddam, your next game is Kukuni. That's your next game. Yeah. Agoba Fedita. The transport, the image, just give them the news.
Yeah, as you know, it's our last game of the season. And then Chief play against Skukuni. That is our last game. After 3 games, we beat Solos 1-0, Pulukwani 1-0, Richard Bay 1-0. Now we go for the do or die for Christmas. We need the point very urgently. That's why we have a clean sheet. We have a 9 point in 3 games back to back. Now is the time for Kaizer Chiefs supporters to enjoy milk and honey.
Jale minyako e le butsitse o e butsing mola o hlalosang ke bona nkare wa kokota
yeah o tlhalosa gore no Johnson is back o fitlhile ba tshwanetse wa motsebe wa kokota gore I'm here stay not to add number is here that's why o bona ka di 1 million we're not amakala that is happened to Level Baxter never win ka di 1 million but now it happened again to show that Johnson is on track, players are coming, motivation is there, and then we are on track. We want to just finish the game, then we can play next year. Now, if we can win against Skukune, meaning we got a 12 point in 4 games back to back, it's good for supporters and the family of Kaizer Chiefs to have bonuses and good new year.
Now, no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, transported it was in BB Garage. 400 return, Ambur Mahala. You go there, you come back, then you get your ticket, and then get 3 points. And then this is a good trip for all the Kaizer Chiefs supporters safely and back to the point. Hello.
Otlo amoso as inu ya ga letala.
Pitamukaba Stadium. Pitamukaba Stadium.
Ke batle ke tsoro 400 we mo FNB. 11.
No,
what is this?
FNB 120. FNB 120.
Mamela Well, Johnson, it doesn't matter. Winner ka 1-0, winner ka offside, winner ka penalty, winner ka handball. Ki win. Maradona we led to the World Cup ka handball. Messi akora goal ka handball. It doesn't matter or win it. Well, Johnson o reng o tla dula kapa le Kenya tse.
No, yeah, Johnson, he was given the job as a temporary interim committee, this game, or other coach area temporary. And then we check the game, how many games he win, how many games he lost. And then next season, when we start when we start the new season, we're going to sit down with him. What do you want? Which player you want? But good player, the player are sharp, the fellow motivation. We don't need to buy more. It's just a motivation and get combination. But another way he said to me, I meant to ask, we must not panic. He's not going to buy more players, but he can just fix it there and there. But
so Kamanzomang is there to stay.
Sorry?
Is there to stay. Go on, don't Johnson.
No, I'm saying we're waiting for finishing the last game. Last game, we sit down, they have a team talk with the management, where does goes wrong, damage control, what we can buy, what we want to go, the way forward. So, because if we keep saying, hey, Peter Waka, and what, you give somebody a shock. You must know that when you kill a cow, but they don't want a blood, because another cow, they're going to come say it's going to be a problem. Then we want to give Johnson a chance to do his miracle. And then end of the season, we talk about everything. What is happening about Pune? What is happening about this one? And the one who are alone, the one who are living.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Thabiso hanyane ka speed ke batla o tswela pele because I have a different topic for today. Wena ke a tseba gore Saddam is conflicted. I can't exactly what he think. When you're not conflicted, are you saying Johnson should stay or Johnson should pave the way for the next coach, a permanent coach?
For me, I'm also conflicted in the position because he's trying to stabilize the team. He's called in just to stabilize the team, and so far he's doing that. He's getting the results, even if the team is not playing good football. At the end of the day, he's getting the 3 points. Everything is kind of okay. But for me, I think he should be given the chance until end of the season to see what he can give the team, and then if they decide to find another coach, then they will find another coach. Because in the coming month, January, there will be no PSL football. So until February. So that will give him a chance to work with some of the players to apply his plans, maybe his philosophy during that off time in the international football time. So let's just leave Johnson until the end of the season. I mean,
All right. Kialuka Makosi. Mhlomuno tlamelo comment now because I'm not a Makosi. I would comment much better, but it's fine. Let's get moving. Now, guys, let's look top 8. But before Kiamono, Saddam Ulimpopo. Ngwana mme, kia o bona mona ko wena mona o motle ngwaneso man le batho ba hao mola. I got to tournament and so on. I don't want long stories, guy on, and I just want you to touch a little bit so that we move on. Because I'll check out
the
tournament.
Yes, we have a tournament. Yes, Yamato soccer tournament go in Bobo before you get to Begersford. Unali play about game and then they got Munari sports ground. Yes.
I go play. How much Begersford? Because I used to have a friend of mine, Unaro Nasa Begersford, but he's late now. Blood Maila. He's late. May his soul rest in peace. To go guy Begersford. Kita majuan. As if kia Limpopo, but kita kapa kita mangarika Whitbeck.
Ukatamaka N1 or you got lost 3 shots, then you cross the road, we're on the right. That's where you're gonna get it, but you must pass where we have a competition. Or Ukatamaka am Lord. Yamloto about to come certain la with Bengi, we are qua, then with a Gumloto, you lost Richard and one is where you're going to get it. Baruna, Combotina, Imom, Taulele, place, the village Yabon.
Oh,
Then,
all right.
Yeah, Renali Mato Ilin organized a tournament, and then it took 16. They have under 19-year ladies. But we are go finally in that date. But I already cut and raise under 19. But now the motto of 16 is very more one, motto of 16. Then from there over top 8, top 4, finally got 8. It might happen. It might happen discovered in Limpopo go game here, Kaizer. Just imagine it's very close Limpopo to go reading them. But just because when you made a deal with somebody, you must be honest. I know Kaizer Chiefs can win without Saddam. Kaizer Chiefs is not because of Saddam, but the main issue is not to promote the game is another collection. We love to attend what you call township games. You look at this game. Most of the tournaments that no, they put it this year must be at Limpopo because you're going to look from
Hotel Tiarbuachi, hotel Ujadi Munya mode. Mafatsi Tutumela, Ubiziga Tonan.
Yeah, Gijama Nyanya, Gumotele, one on point of the promoting a very nice ready, one point of
Yeah, why is that repeat? How's that repeat Gamainya or Ribana joining Gamainya? Are top 8 gas speed. Let's look at the top 8. Top 8, Mamelodi Sundowns. Top Igarones around Mamelodi Sundowns. Top 8, Mamelodi Sundowns is still number 1. And I don't know about the Nenungwapa. They've just played 12 games with 34 points, followed by Super Sport, 15 games, 29 games. Kingare Football Celia Pitor Jewonan. Cape Town City, which is doing very, very well, is number 3. I think, what's his name? Eric Tinkler is doing extremely well. And then I saw in one of the articles, I think it's Kickoff Magazine, he said, Sundowns can be stopped. He has a formula to stop Sundowns. We'll watch that one space. We'll watch that space and see. And then Orlando Pirates go number 4, and they get Thabile because of Kaudma number 4. And then Stellenbosch, which were doing very well, and they're still doing very well. Remember, Stellenbosch, they are from the lower leagues, but for the past few seasons, they've been doing extremely well. And they've just won the cup. They're at number 5. And then we're now go number 6. Thabiki, what's your take before Kibulela Saddam? You have taken number 2. That's your position. All of you, Sundown, I mean Super Sport, Orlando Pirates, all number 2. That's the position that Lilim busy girl. So what are you telling me?
Yeah, you can see from number 2 until number 6. Those are very strong teams competing for number 2, I believe, because Polokwane, you can't really count them in. You know, they just came back to the league. But then if you look at Super Sport, Cape Town City, Orlando Pirates, Stellenbosch also, Kaizer Chiefs, they'll be competing for that 2 spots, the number 2 and 3 for CAF. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. And then you can see Super Sport is also playing good football. Cape Town City always playing good football. Orlando Pirates, Stellenbosch, black level champions. You know, you always get a tough time when you play them. Kaizer Chiefs, we'll see what they can produce, maybe to challenge for CAF, you know. Thank you.
No, but Saddam, little Bagajuju. Tell me your story with Bagajuju. I can share when a little Bagajuju difference I use. Get 2 points. Get 2 points.
Yeah, no.
I also team a microphone. Look, it's a microphone. I don't know what happened. Just sort out the microphone. Pirates in our group, and then I saw Pirates. No, your mic is closed, Saddam. Try to unmute it. Let's see. Your mic is closed. Your mic is closed, Saddam. Your mic is closed. Tabino, open up your mic. Yeah, Your mic is closed, Saddam. I can't. Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
there is a time for us to go to
Yeah,
the
Tsiba, we know we battle. We battle.
And then you have overtake. So meaning now I number one the Pirates, number two because the Chiefs. Because we don't talk about another team. We didn't Sundown because they win already. So long as Pirates is on the top, they are number one, like number two.
Oh, I don't know about
number
you.
one Sunday Chiefs is going to be number one on Pirates. Now
Yeah.
Pirates because one of them did that.
Yeah. You know what? Sundowns here, Lesotho, maybe outside Bala. Now the topic for today is Mamelodi Sundowns. You know, by qualifying, remember they've just won 74 million AFL. All right. Now they stand a chance of getting 50 million euros, which is equivalent to 1 billion rand, by just qualifying for the Club World Cup and extended Club World Cup in 2025. All right. And if they win that tournament, they will win another 50 million. I think it's all in all, they will make about 2 billion rand. So the rich is getting richer. Is it because there is something that both Chiefs and Pirates should learn from Mamelodi Sundowns? Or is it because Chiefs and Pirates are stingy? Because I believe that Chiefs and Pirates can compete with Sundowns. If you look at the resources that Chiefs and Pirates have. So I don't know. That's the topic for today. And then, you know, you watch Mamelodi Sundowns, the way they play, they've just played, somebody said, Mamelodi Sundowns lost. I said, no, they didn't lose. They played a draw. I said, the way they're used to winning. So when they play a draw, you then think it's a lose. So it was not a loss. They've just played a draw. But it was a loss because they lost 2 points, which is not synonymous with Mamelodi Sundowns. Then Rulani said, you win some, you lose some. He's absolutely correct. You cannot win them all right? Very few. You know, they still up to this date, there is no team that has emulated Arsenal, you know, by winning all, by doing unbeaten for the entire season. No one has emulated Sundowns with that record, okay? So I remember here at home, we had Lusitano. Lusitano was beating everybody, but Kaizer Chiefs stopped them on their tracks. So only Arsenal went throughout the entire season unbeaten, all right? So now, what's your take? What is the problem? Is it Mamelodi Sundowns too good, or is because your team, Saddam, Kaizer Chiefs, and Orlando Pirates are stingy, so they cannot compete with Mamelodi Sundowns? Should they learn from Mamelodi Sundowns? I can't see Saddam. Thabiki, what's your take?
For me,
just speak like a journalist. Be honest, man. Give your reflection.
I must put it on record that Mamelodi Sundowns
yes.
I must put it on record that Mamelodi Sundowns has played 36 games and they have not lost a game. So they have not been beaten in 36 games.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, for me, for Chiefs and Orlando Pirates to compete with Mamelodi Sundowns, they must fix their own houses, especially the players. The players must be committed. You know, they must stop this thing of going to the grooves, these things of being on social media. If you check the Mamelodi Sundowns players and then you check Pirates players and Chiefs players, you will never find this kind of news. You know, on the social media. It shows you how
I don't agree with you. My hometown boy, Mbuli and Jali, there were allegations that they were drunk, but maybe they came to the... I'm not sure. It's an allegation. That is what I'm saying. It's an allegation.
Yes.
But
then
just hold on. Maybe the manner Sundowns dealt with the matter.
Yes.
All right. So don't say it's only Chiefs and Pirates who are having that problem. No. Even Mamelodi Sundowns have that problem. Okay. So
yes,
so now yes, they're doing well, but you can't just say they don't have that problem. They did, according to allegation that we had. But I'm happy to see Mbuli is back, is playing his games, and then maybe the corrective measures that they took were, were correct to a point. Maybe Kaizer Chiefs, the corrective measures that they've taken, maybe they will also resolve the issues. Yeah, continue.
So thank you for allowing me to continue. If you look at both those three teams, how they are managed is differently. You can see the players of Mamelodi Sundowns are committed. They want to achieve. They want to win. They are hungry. They don't even stop want to winning. So you check the other teams. Orlando Pirates, they have quality that can almost match Mamelodi Sundowns, but they blow hot and cold. So you don't know what's the problem. The supporters end up blaming the coach, whereas the problem it's in the pitch with the players, where the coach maybe he cannot help or assist the players. Can you hear me? I don't see you guys anymore. Can you see me? Hello? I think I'm lost here. So, hello.
Hello?
No, I had a technical glitch here, but it's fine.
Okay.
I thought you were clever enough. Once you see that I have a technical glitch, you'll continue. Now you are exposing it. Am I saying hello? I thought you were intelligent enough. Fine, no problem. I do understand what you are saying. But
But in terms of finances,
no, it's
sponsors
fine. It's fine because you were saying hello. It's in Itabana City Fits. So let's assume the fits. Saddam, come in. Okay. What's your take? Saddam?
Yeah, to me, I can just say good luck to Sundown about the win ways and then a lot of money, whatever. But the issue is, I'm not going to say anything because my team is not available. I don't want to talk about that. But I'll say to them, good luck, keep on going, and we'll support them.
No, Saddam is fine. I will allow you not to talk about that, but I will talk because I'm neutral. I'm not Chiefs. I'm not Pirates. My team is at there in Vela. But even if not even Vela, ABC, even if they were there, if things don't go wrong, I will simply take that approach to say what I see as my opinion. All right? Get that one. That's my opinion, and my opinion can be correct, and my opinion can be wrong. I think Chiefs and Pirates should learn from Mamelodi Sundowns. That's my opinion. Yes, I agree. Motsepe has unlimited resources, so that is why they do well. Now, this is another opinion. My suspicion, I've spoken about this before, is the ownership structure. You see, in business, the ownership structure is very important because the tax plays a major role. Mamelodi Sundowns, they'll correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that team is run under a non-profit organization, which is Ubuntu Batu. So as a result, whatever money that they spend, they're able to recoup it from the taxman. Both Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates, they are running the team with PTY. And then the tax there, it's about 27%. So that's my strong belief, all right? And then, but if you look at Chiefs and Pirates, when you look in terms of sponsors, I think they're loaded. They can match Mamelodi Sundowns pound for pound. And I'm still gonna repeat, I've said this before. Chiefs and Pirates, even if they don't go non-profit organization, even if they don't go that route, if I was in the shoes of owning those two teams, I would say, let them list in the stock exchange. By listing in the stock exchange, they will make more money. Chiefs is a big brand. Chiefs is known throughout Africa. Even some overseas people, they know about Kaizer Chiefs. The chances of people buying the shares at Kaizer Chiefs are great. And that will expose them to a lot of resources. And simultaneously, they will even have a different management who will run the team, who will bring a business acumen. I'm not saying the management that's running the team now does not have the business acumen. They are what they are is because of the management that are running those teams. But football evolves. You see, me, when I look things, I look how things are being done. Look now what has happened in Manchester now. You had the Glazers who bought the team, all right? And the Glazers, they were not the only people who are running the team. They have the shares on stock exchange. Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has come in to buy 25%, all right? And now, on the basis of that, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has brought enough cash. And he said, I want to take Manchester United where it belongs. Then you go to a team like Barcelona. Barcelona, they don't have a single owner, but they have this structure whereby some of the supporters are owning, the shares have been sold. That's my opinion. I may be wrong, I may be right. And I say if these two teams can take that approach, they stand a better chance of rising. Remember, I always argue and say each and every country, each and every local league, they need their strong teams to build their league. Us here in South Africa, we need Chiefs, we need Pirates, all right? And then fresh ideas are really necessary. I would have taken that route. Now, because football now has evolved, I hear the rumors that Swallows might be sold, all right? Although the structure that Panyaza came up with is the very same structure that I'm speaking about, because his board of directors, his fans can buy the shares and all that to take the team to another level. So that's for me. If they can change some of the things, yes, I know they have family members. Those family members, let them be in the board, and then management have a different management. I had an opportunity of interacting with Ray Akamen. May his soul rest in peace. Unfortunately, he shared this when I was with him in Pretoria at Manley launching his recording, Four Legs of the Table. He said he went to stock exchange to ensure that they get more money so that he can compete the big boys in the industry. And then he was remaining with few shares, but those shares were decisive. Nothing could happen without those shares deciding. But he knew, he was aware that him having started, there are other people who can bring fresh ideas. That's my opinion. What's your take about what I've said, Thabiki?
For me, I totally agree with you that big teams must be run like that. You cannot have just the family running a team, because obviously there will be squabbles inside the family. As you can see, the Glazers are also struggling with running Manchester United. They are literally running it to the ground. Team is always losing. Maybe they are also interfering with the teams. The family is also interfering with the coach management or with the players, as we suspect that also happening at Kaizer Chiefs. So I think that's a great idea that you are mentioning. I mean, if the teams get to be run like that, there will be it will be like the teams, you don't get emotionally involved. You must be professionally involved, in putting such structures in the team, So I totally agree with you on that one.
But let me put it this way. It's not right to say, I'm not saying the people who started the team are doing bad. They've done extremely well to put those teams to where they are. But, there's evolution. Things are changing. All right?
Yeah.
And I was talking about, if you look at the world setup, world political setup, is changing. There was UN, there was EU, all right, there was NATO and all that. Look now, we are talking about BRICS. A new phenomenon has just emerged. There is evolution taking place. So you need to catch up with that kind of evolution. So I'm saying even in football, now if you look what is happening in Saudi Arabia, those people have a vehicle which is owned by government. They are buying teams, all right? Now, how do you compete with such people with only your resources? Do you understand? And I'm not saying that's the route that they should go, but you need to be aware of what is happening in the world and position yourself. And like I say, I mean, if let's say, for instance, Jomo Cosmos, for that matter, is bought by that structure from Saudi Arabia, who's going to compete with them? As we can see what's happening with Man City. People can't compete with Man City because they can buy any player that they want. They can do whatever. Their stadia are at another level. You know, I got shocked that the stadia in America now, the ones that are going to be used for the World Cup, they worth more than $1 billion. Billion US dollars.
Yeah.
Just structure of the stadium. All right. Now remember Salim, the guy who wanted to buy Man United from Saudi Arabia. He wanted to invest 1.5 billion US dollars on just Old Trafford. Old Trafford. Now you're competing with such developments, all right? And I'm not saying, Saddam, I hope you hear me. I'm not bashing Kaizer Chiefs. And I'm not saying Dr. Kaizer hasn't done well. I'm not saying Dr. Koza hasn't done well. But I'm saying they should look what is happening in the world and move with time. I want to hear your opinion. If you are not free to say anything, more than welcome. I don't want to land you in trouble. What's your take?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know maybe I'll disappoint the viewers or yourself.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry.
I want to comment, please.
Yeah, don't worry. So that's my opinion. Let me ask you out there, as the viewers out there, what's your take? What do you think? What should Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs do in order to catch up with Mamelodi Sundowns? Because we can see there's no catch up. I mean, you can imagine if Mamelodi Sundowns qualify for that World Cup 2025, R1 billion in their pocket. All right? And then if they win another R1 billion, so who's going to compete with them? That's the question. Who's going to compete with them? With all those resources at their disposal, they can afford any player that they want. Thabiki, you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to add also the 1 billion. You know, if Sundowns are to participate in the Club World Cup 2025, it will take these teams like Kaizer Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, Orlando Pirates to catch up with them. Maybe another extra 5 years from that 2025. I mean, if they really go then participate and come back with the 1 billion, they'll be able to buy players probably from Europe when they come back here, go to Asia, they'll bring the best talent here in South Africa. So yeah, this sort of works as a you know. So yeah, Chiefs and Orlando Pirates must raise their socks. You know, they must bring in new ideas. They must, you know, grow with the times. Otherwise, who's up bad?
Yeah, but we must also consider that they have not yet qualified. All right, they still have to qualify. But listen to what Mamelodi Sundowns said. They said we are no more competing locally. You listen to the coaches, you listen to the management. Now we are competing continental. That's what they have in mind. Saddam, thank you very much for your participation. You don't involve us, but it's fine. But thanks for the good job. Much appreciated. Saddam, bid the viewers farewell.
I met my voice there and my picture. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. I can see you.
Okay. Yeah. I'd like to say thank you very much for the show. And don't forget that Don't forget that tournament, Mato tournament, the annual 7 top 32 tournament is taking place at Munaring United Sports Ground. At Mutaulela, Mutaulela village in Limpopo until 30 December. Having started last Saturday, at stake 140,000 worth of prizes. Go ka mantswe a mangwe tshore batho ba ka kwa Limpopo ke kopa ba batamele ba ye ko Mato Soccer Tournament and then ba tlo supporta go di-groundeng tsa Monaring United Sports Ground. So ke mo ba tla grand teng tla ba re le yona di-superfan ya kopa ba tle interest ke 20 rand ambore mahara. If you pay 20 rand o tlo ba right. What I can tell you, comrade, batho ba kwa Limpopo, they're not like ba mo Jozi. When their team score, they don't go in the field and celebrate with the player. They give them a chance to celebrate. They celebrate outside. But they behave and it's very good because they respect the name of Macho himself, because why? If the tournament is not by lead by somebody with the leadership skill, you have a problem. Supporters are called village, keep on rocking. The team with more 16, they go top 8. And top 8 require go top 4. Top 4 get top 2. When under 19, somebody cutting rates, I got 30. That December. So I'm going to be here until 30 December to see who's the winner. Remember, only home by winner ya Praman, not ya go butchering nama. But what I want to pay a very flag, Yamnaring unit, Yamnaring flag, Eva Taba Yeperumona, Yaperkiona, Mrs. Munari Mo, Mrs. Mato, Ulumunati, Gurutaba Munati, come more. And then Liver Chiefs, before you go to Limpopo to support Kaizer Chiefs, get past there, laterally 20 Randall support our brothers, and then a little Willie Limpopo. But the competition at the meantime still going all right. Little reviews are good, everything is all right. I respect them. And then I'm there, Liver they were there. Once the tournament is growing. So thank you very much.
Okay, Saddam. Okay, Saddam. Basketball level, we are gaming your Chiefs here. Bid the viewers farewell, and then I allow you to bid the viewers farewell.
Okay, thank you very much for the lovely show.
Yeah.
And have a safe show. Oh, Konjo Settle Limpopo, thank you very much for the info. And then, yeah, Mr. Shabalala, also thank you for the lovely topics. Have a lovely day yourself. Thank you very much. And I'm out.
Okay, much appreciated. Let me remind all those people that we are a financial company, and then we are currently helping all those people who are GPF members or government employees who are at the age of 55 and above, who are contemplating of either retire early or resign, but they're afraid of being penalized. There is a way of leaving early, 55 and above, and then not be penalized, not even a cent. So we'll show you. You'll see at the end of the show, there's a WhatsApp number. Drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore call you and then tell you how to go about. Not only that, we also ensure that you get your money on the stipulated time as per the GPF law and rules. Unlike people waiting for 2 years and so on, still waiting for the money. And on the other hand, here, they still have obligation to meet. They have policies, they have debts that they have to pay. So now, just give us a call or drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore call you. And we also help those who have, like debt review status, and then they want to clear them because they can't go back to the credit industry. Just drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore call you. Guys, thank you so much. And then please continue to subscribe and like, and please let me hear your comment. Do you think Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates, should they learn one or two from Mamelodi Sundowns? Or is it because the two teams are stingy? I've just did that deliberate, but you'll make your own decision. What's your take? Let's take it from there. Thank you so much. Guys, I appreciate for your time because this is your time. Saddam is busy, and then I know you are also going to the Phillies games. So go and watch the Phillies games. Much appreciated. Thank you.